Welcome to Vendor Spotlight on the Jamaica Wedding channel. And this week we have on the couch Stephen Hamilton of Eskay Caterers. Welcome, Stephen. It's so good to have you. So we have a long-standing relationship with Eskay Caterers.
That's correct.
Actually, we gave you your first wedding.
Yes.
How have you grown since then?
It was a tremendous journey, right? Ups and downs. But reflecting on the first event until now, as I realized his growth. And of course, I've thanked Helen of that.
Okay. How did you come up with the name Eskay Catering?
E is for Esteban, my name in Spanish. I've been to several Spanish-speaking countries, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Colombia, just to name a few. S is for Stephen, my name, my first name, should say. K is for Kingston, born and grow. A is for Augustus, my middle name, meaning ruler and empire, I'm my own boss. And Y is for youth. Why youth? I have 116 staff to this date under the age of 30. So it's Eskay Catering by Stephen Hamilton.
Fantastic, fantastic. Stephen, from the time you started to now, what keeps you going? What keeps you motivated? Because every time I see you, you're so full of confidence, you're marketing your business, you're always enthusiastic about Eskay. What keeps you going?
What keeps me going is the passion for cooking, right? I realize my body structure, I'm so-called craving. You understand? I love my food. And I foodie. So my passion, of course, and to be honest, monetary benefits because it do pay the bills. So of course, the passion and also monetary benefits.
Okay, that's your sole motivator, or there are other things?
Passion first, and then money after.
Okay, good, good. For me, where do you see your business going from here? Because for me, in the time that I've known you, you have become very well established. Where do you see Eskay Catering going, say, the next 5 years?
For the next 5 years, Eskay Catering will be taking over all the culinary industry regarding for weddings and regarding for other corporate events. So I'll be at a doorstep, should say. I'll be offering catering service inside your home, having private chef on a call, just to name a few. And just look out, we have more stuff incoming.
Fantastic. And you have your plans all worked out for that development.
Yes, ma'am.
In terms of Eskay Catering, on average, how many events do you do per month?
Okay, then it depends. And the January season, of course, slow season, approximately 3 to 5 events, right? February until May, approximately 8 to 9 events, right? During the wedding season, we have approximately 5 weddings per month, the least. Recently, we have done 3 weddings. Recently, weekend gone, we've done a wedding in Montego Bay. And then we did our next wedding in Otrio. So it's a fluctuate.
So you have a full roster of events.
Most of our weddings.
Fantastic. That's good for you. Stephen, when you're meeting with a client, what would you say why a client should go with Eskay Catering among, from anybody else?
And the question is, why not go to Eskay Catering, right?
Yes.
One, I'm professional. I'm very keen to detail. And I'm very innovative, right? I try my best to work with the client's budget. I don't like the normal rice and peas, chicken and fish and curry goat menu. But if that's a client's preference, I'll do it but with a twist. Something different, something that would wow the client's palate and also wow, of course, industry and make sure everyone is on the same pace.
And when you mention taste, industry, maintaining that standard, how do you maintain the same standard from event to event to event?
All right. What I love to do, I love when wedding planners give me their feedback after a function. Miss Hamilton, this tastes good, this don't taste good. And use that as a homework to go back in the kitchen, revise staffing, that's issue, and come back with something different. Every month end, I love to go to the supermarket and spend a sum of money and then go in the kitchen and then basically revise something, complete something different.
So you do your research?
That's correct.
Okay, great. And then you're able to maintain the standard throughout?
Throughout, that's correct.
Question, do you manage every single event?
Every single event I manage, if I'm not there personally, there will be assistant or a manager on site. And then I will be, if I'm off the island, I will FaceTime or say WhatsApp call video, but I try my best to be there approximately 99.9% of time.
Great, great. So, we're going to move a little bit away from Eskay Catering and let our viewers get to know you a little bit more.
Okay.
What do you like to do in your spare time?
In my spare time, I love the beach, right? I have a GoPro right now, right? So I love to go underwater and stuff. I love adventures. I love parasailing. I love scuba diving. I love just about anything to do with water. So that, and also, in my spare time, I love to cook. Either so-called run a boat in the backyard, invite a friend, go to crab bush and those
Which
normal
I've been
things.
a recipient of
That's
one or
correct.
two of
Yeah.
that.
So we like to do stuff, right?
Yeah.
I don't play domino, I don't want to dance, I do all those stuff. I just love the normal day-to-day basic stuff. I love going to the movies. I love to tour the world.
Okay. You mentioned that you love to cook in your spare time. Do you allow other people to cook for you?
Yes, KFC and Burger King.
So you're a regular visitor
Yeah,
to kitchen.
to be honest with you, as a caterer, I'm very hard to please. So KFC and Burger King, I should say, in the franchise of Jamaica have a set standard, right?
Okay, Steve,
So
you're cracking me up seriously.
I literally love to go to fast food restaurant. But if my friends want to run a so-called boat, I'll go to their house. Even go to their grandma's, so grandma's kitchen, normal fried chicken and stuff is original, right? But if I went to a friend's house and it's when I'm cooking, I'm doing smell aroma and on the plate and I present them, it's some belly full, but all right, and
Yes.
just literally eat
Okay.
it just so they don't feel bad. But generally, I love to go to fast food industries rather than home cooked meal at times.
Okay, interesting. A chef that goes to KFC and Burger King. Interesting. So, Stephen, for persons who follow you on social media, and I follow you on social media also, you share a lot of a lot about your personal life. You share a lot about your business. You're out there on social media. What would you say to persons that think it's too much?
It's too much. Everyone at that aspect of life is too much, but it's based on what you post, right? For example, going on Instagram, my business page, I post how, for example, a pig is roast from the killing of the pig, from the slow portion, from the seasoning and the stuff.
Don't
You
mean to cut
understand?
some of those pictures sometimes.
Yeah,
It's a bit-
at times, yeah, but person want to know what they're getting on their plate as the final dish, all right? So I post it as well. And from a personal life, it's just Stephen.
It's just
This
Stephen.
is just me.
And your personality is very outgoing, so you like to share.
That is correct.
For you, and I ask everybody on this couch, because you're in the industry, you have been in the industry for a while, if you could change anything about the wedding industry in Jamaica, what would you change or what would you improve?
For the wedding industry in Jamaica, I will change the concept of the culinary industry. Stay away from rice and peas, chicken and fish and curry goat, and transform it something exquisite, some fruits, something that wow your guest palate rather than traditional types of food. It is 2018 moving forward. Why not do something different rather than a traditional way?
You know, you raise a very good point, because sometimes when persons go to events, they don't want to eat what they had for lunch yesterday.
That's correct.
Or what they had for lunch 2 days ago. So, and I noticed that your menus have a lot of innovation with it. Tell us a little bit about that.
Innovations, grow what we eat and eat what we grow, right? Allow to take fruits that person take for granted, yam, cassava, banana, all different elements of produce and also fruits, and transform it into something exquisite, right? For example, the other day I did a jackfruit mash. Same jackfruit,
Serious?
put it onto the jerk pan, jerk it, slice it, do the normal mashed potato, combine it together and offer it as a side order.
And was it tasty?
Of course, it's tasty, but you know the aroma of the jackfruit is totally different. So a nice aroma from the jackfruit with whatever protein you have complement the entire dish. So do something different, something out of the box.
All expense paid, no bars hold, where would you go?
No bars, well, where would I go? I stay right here in Jamaica. Money is here in Jamaica. Believe it or not, Eskay Caterers by Stephen Hampton will take over and show you how to make that money and how to move forward and how to book the service. Why not call 873-3466 or visit us on Instagram at Eskay Caterers, Facebook Eskay Caterers, Eskay Catering by Stephen Hamilton.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Thank you for coming. Always good talking to you, Stephen. There you have it, guys. Stephen Hamilton of Eskay Caterers was on the couch today. Looking forward to next week when we have another vendor on the couch for Wedding Vendor Spotlight.